Hello, in this video I'd like to show you two new features that I've been working on. One is the ability to join a voice chat for communication between viewers. Another one is the ability to control one viewer with another viewer. So the setup is here that I have a viewer here connected to a channel, and then I have a viewer over here that I want to control the left viewer with. So let's connect, and the first thing you'll notice is that it now has the ability to join a voice chat for that channel. Also, in the publish part of the menu you can see it has a publish control component. And this consists of two toggles in a button. The first one, once this toggle is on, all the settings of my viewer on the right will be replicated to all viewers that are listening on the same channel. I can only control other viewers if I'm a member of the channel. That means anybody listening or visiting the channel will not be able to control other viewers. The second one is the follow toggle. Once this is on, everybody will be forced to follow exactly what I'm seeing. And the last one is a button that does what these two functions do in one click. That could be in a case where you're in the part of the world of the scene and you want people to see exactly what you're seeing. Clicking this button will move everybody to you, and all the settings will be replicated onto their viewer. That means weather, time of day, scale, rotation of the world, and everything. So let's turn it on here, and now you can see immediately that the condition is being replicated on the other viewers. And this goes, of course, for time of day and anything that we have in here. It will also reflect, let's say that you have a situation where you want a custom background. It will also reflect that. Let's say that I change it to this, and let's also load in some geometry. So I'm loading in the Barcelona pavilion. That content will also be loaded in all the other viewers that are listening. I'm still able to freely roam around and do whatever I want, but anything that is loaded is also loaded into the viewer. And you can see here it's exactly the same. Let's get some physics in here as well. And let's look at the follow. So now control is still on. That means any control that I do will be replicated, but let's also turn on follow. And now everything I do over here and where I move is replicated in the other viewer as well. And control is still on, so I can still go in and say let's view it in 1 to 10, and we share the same scale as the controlling viewer. I can also turn on the origin and all that stuff, and maybe also the orientation of the world will also be replicated accordingly. So let's disconnect this one over here and just clear this scene over here, and just for the sake of it turn off all this stuff here. So it also goes back to Rhino. So here I have a very simple setup in Rhino where I have some geometry and I am subscribing to users. So let's connect over here, and now we are connected. I can see the geometry has been sent to me, and I can see myself over here. So if I am a member of this channel, turning on follow will also make the Rhino viewport follow what I'm seeing over here. This could be a case where you want to show something that you're seeing in the model that you can show in Grasshopper as well. If you unsubscribe here, of course this doesn't have any effect, but the minute that you are connected to the same and subscribe to the user channel, you can see that it is being reflected in the viewport of Rhino. So let's unfollow here. And the last thing is the ability to use the voice chat. So voice chat is a channel that runs on the same channel as you are connected to. That means once you're connected, you will have the ability to join that chat. It has a few toggles down here. The first one is join the chat. Simply by clicking this will join the chat. You can choose to have an output, that means sound is coming from the chat. You can choose to have an input, that means a microphone. Anything that you say will be heard on the chat. You have the ability to turn on positional sound. That means the sound is depending on where you are in space. So if you have somebody standing next to you, the sound of their chat will sound like it's on the right of you. If it's off, it's like any other Zoom, for example, call that you know, where it's just present in the room. Down here you can see what your current output is. In this case it's my speakers. The input is my microphone on the webcam. If I change, for example, in this case, the speaker, you can see it being reflected down here. The last part is where you can just test that everything is working. And this is joining an echo channel. And just means whatever I say will be repeated back to me in a few seconds after I've said it. And here you can just test that everything works, so I'll just do that. It will sound a bit strange, but let's do that. It's joining the chat, the debug chat. and now it's connected. So now I can just test that everything works and my microphone is on and the right speaker. Once I'm happy with that, I can turn it off and then I'm ready to join the proper channel. So now I can say joining chat, and Anonymous has now joined the chat. All other people of course also see that I joined, and this chat works on both VR and on your phone and on the standalone as well. So you'll be able to completely communicate with other people in the same viewer. And then I think compared with also this publish control, you can have quite a precise communication with other people using viewers. This will be, I've made a new beta that you can try. It'll be in the description. So feel free to try it. There might be some bugs because it's quite new, but I think it works with the intention that I have for it at the moment, but it might be a little bit rough around the edges. That's it for me now.